What's going on, guys? Mr. WWE Report here, coming to you for an interesting topic, sort of say. Now, I've been trying to branch out the channel, do some other topics along with the obvious WWE and football stuff that's been on the channel for years. But this is an interesting topic that I looked up before doing so, and hopefully it'll help you out. Going to a concert alone. Now, do you want to do it? Are you scared to do it because it is not the normal thing to do? Now, this was a general admission concert, so it's not like you buy a ticket and have a seat and then just pretty much sit, not really able to stand too much, I guess. But I really haven't been to any of those concerts. I've been to a lot of concerts, but most of them all general admission, so it's standing. You fight your way to the front and whatnot. Most of them were the Warp Tours. I went to those with a couple of my friends and stuff. Most of them were the Warp Tours. But this one was a small concert. Sammy Adams, Cam Meekins, the AJR brothers, and Indy. They're pretty much from the East Coast. Sammy Adams isn't. Sammy Adams is more known. But most of the other guys are on the East Coast. And I've been a fan of Cam Meekins for years. Discovering him on a family trip, just chilling on Pandora. It's mostly like an independent rap, all of them independent rapping. I'm a huge fan of rap, mostly the mainstream guys like Meek Mill, Drake, you know. If you watch the previous videos, you guys should know that that's pretty much all I listen to. You guys should learn more about that in the future. Since I'm branching out more, get to know me more. But going to a concert alone, the reason I went alone is because none of my friends really know them. I hit them up the night before. I'm like, you want to buy tickets? And they're like, who's playing? They weren't really interested because they're not really well known. And if they went, they'd really be like, why am I here? Who is this guy? And I really wanted to just listen, and finally get the chance to meet those guys. So getting there was fine, parking, and this guy came up to me. He's like, "Did you pay for the parking?" And was talking to me for a little bit, just like parking stuff. So I thought he was alone too, because he drove up alone. So I was gonna try to talk to him, but then he got on the phone and was like, "Where you at?" to his friend or something. So I waited online. I was just texting on my phone, texting my buddies and whatnot. But waiting in line and stuff. No one really cared, they're all doing their own shit, but so then I got inside. They check you out and whatnot, make sure you don't have any weapons, stuff like that. So I'm just chilling there, listening to music. A whole bunch of people start forming in and out. I don't need to rush to the front. I'm in the front, but not all the way in the front. I'm not like pushing people, punching people out of the way like other people were doing. I want to stay out of that, and there's no need, especially if you're by yourself. You're just going to listen. What else did I do? So in the middle of the show, when more of the mainstream guys came on, the mainstream of those guys that were performing, people came up. This one guy was like, this one guy was with a group of friends, and he's like, "Oh, I'm guessing you're with them," and I'm like, "Nah, I'm solo." And the guys are like, "Oh man," and then introduce themselves to me, talk back and forth. Now it's hard to talk during the show. You had to scream to each other, but people were patting me on the back, everyone was pretty much chill and friendly. I mean, liking the music, having a fun time. So I'm tapping people on the back. I'm like, "What's up, brother? What's up, man?" And people are doing the same to me. Most of them did it to me. I didn't do it to them. I'm just chilling there, And they're just like, "What's up, man? Where you from?" A couple guys said, "Where you from?" Stuff like that. A couple girls said, "Where you from?" I'm just like, "Ooh." Ooh. Ooh. And then, that's pretty much it, man. No one's like, "Oh, it's by himself." Nah, they don't care. They're there to listen to music, not look at you, So if you want to go alone, you go alone, all right? So as much as it's odd and not normal, who cares? If you want to go, you go, Who cares? People singing don't care. It's really a matter of your mindset. Like, are people gonna look at me? Who cares? You know, I went to enjoy the show. I probably would have had more fun if I did go with a friend. So that's the thing, because you can't. It's hard to explain in a sense, but if you want to go to the show, if you can't find anyone, don't skip out. You know, if you really want to go, if you can go, then go. As much as it might be difficult for somebody like me, I have a lot of. I'm the type of kid that has in school I have like that select squad, my group sort of say, but like people know me in the hall and they're like, "What's up, man?" But I never hang out with them. For some reason, I don't know. I'm better off, but and then out of school I have that same group, and then I have kids from other schools, and you know I don't know. But if you have a whole bunch of friends, you'll probably have a better chance. But my friends, they don't really listen to that. They listen to more of one of them listens to like the kids I went to the Warp Tour listen to that kind of stuff. Most of them listen to what I listen to, but like the more mainstream stuff. Not too often do I listen to this stuff, but I really was planning to see this guy ever since I really discovered him. I was like, man, I'd like to see that guy in concert one day. But yeah, if you want to go to a concert by yourself, you go. Again, general admission, I wouldn't really want to go to a show where it's just the seating because that's a little odd. Especially, well, if you live close to the venue, it's not odd at all. It depends on your seat. Nah, you do you, you know? You do you. If the concert comes, it might not come back for years, you know? And not only a concert, I went to Raw by myself too, and that was that Monday, and the concert was Saturday, I want to say, 2 days before, or it might have been that Monday before the Saturday. Either way, it was within a week that I went to two events by myself. Raw was amazing. There was a lot of guys by themselves in my area. There was probably hundreds by themselves there, honestly. Because wrestling, it's a whole different story, really. Everyone's like a family, you know, a family of wrestling. I was talking to the guys next to me, like they got up and used the bathroom or something, and then they'd come back and ask me what happened. I'm like, yo, sure, why not? You know, but it all depends, man. You do you. There's gonna be people that are gonna talk to you, and you appreciate them. Like I was watching videos, and people were like, "Oh, people, you're gonna meet people. You're gonna meet people at the show and become friends, you know." And I'm just like, do I want to do that? Like, who are they? Like, I'm going to listen to music, not make friends, you know. Like that's really my mindset. Like I go to the gym every damn day, and and like I'm not I'm like I go at night, so it's like the same people every time. I know them, but I'm not like taking my headphone. I'm like, what are you doing today, man? You know, nah, man. I'm like, what's up? Keep working hard. Like motivate. You know, I'm not talking to them. I'm not going on and on and on about what you had for breakfast 3 days ago or something. It's hard to explain in a sense, but you do you. Who cares what people say? You know, who cares what people think? They, you do you. They're not doing anything that change your future. You know, that's really what you got to think. You know, who cares? So, hopefully you guys enjoyed.